pursue something, and then come home and just relax. Chill out, have a good time. You know, reset for the next day. Feeling productive is excellent for your mental. I used to wake up every day and just say, man, another day of existing, not living. You know, you want to live life. You don't want to exist and kind of just drag on things. You need purpose. You need to find your purpose. You need to find what you love and, you know, try to make the most of it. Does anything make you feel productive outside of streaming? Cleaning. Spending time with Mochi and Ivana and cleaning. I've been in the casino business for 14 years. 12 of those years I've worked overnights. Now I work mornings for the past 2 years. Major difference. Yeah, I don't really know if... I mean, people have different schedules. You know, people will wake up at, like... I don't know. What's a typical night owl schedule for people? Like going to work at 9 p.m., something like that? I'm not sure. But... I used to wake up early and open up... I used to work at a grocery store, and I'd sometimes be on, like, opening duty, and you'd be there at, like, 4 a.m., 3 a.m., something like that, kind of preparing the store, getting everything ready, and then, you know, unlocking the doors. But that stuff is not fun. I'd rather get a good night's sleep. You know, the sun's down, there's nothing going on. There are still people awake, but, like, there's more during the day. Let's go EP mid. Good to see my captain still spouting facts. It's just good. I've been down that path of, like, me and Ivana went through a pretty rough patch in terms of schedules, and we would wake up at, like, 6 p.m. every day. We did not have a good life. We did waking up, like, she works doing art, and I'm a streamer. Our schedules are very all over the place, or at least they can be, even though they shouldn't be. And I would stream all throughout the night, and then kind of, you know, wake up at like 6 p.m. Like, that was dreadful. You just don't even feel alive, man. You really don't. Your entire day is gone. $10 p.m. to 4 a.m. at a grocery store, and I'd sleep from 6 a.m. to 3 in the afternoon, ruin my mental. Yeah. I mean, everyone does different things. You know, some people do work night shifts. Some people work really early in the day or midday, whatever it may be. There's so many jobs out there. All of them want you to do different things. And I think as long as you can kind of balance whatever it may be, whatever time you may be spending doing these things, you know, you can work with it, but wake up early. That's all I could say. Try and wake up early and be productive. What if we just adapt to not sleep? Pretty sure people don't sleep sometimes. I think that's, like, insane. I work 5 p.m. to... Is that 1 a.m.? 1 a.m.? 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., not including commute. Hey, buddy, you got it down, man. I don't know what you do. You said you have, like, a business and whatnot. Like, that's awesome. You know, hey, if you get to wake up and do what you love every day, that is a blessing. Not everyone has that. And, you know, it is something to say, hey, I get to wake up and do what I love for a living. I think everyone would love to do that. You know, it's not... Some jobs aren't fun, but, you know, pay is pay, and at least we're working, you know? At least you've got something going on, right? Fraud stuff. Fraud stuff in the sports betting world. Hey, Twitch might be your haven. You may find a lot more than you bargained for. I wonder if no sleep or little sleep is better. I would say you need sleep. I don't think no sleep is better than little sleep. It takes me 30 minutes to fall asleep. But my girlfriend takes 5 hours to wake up. She wakes up, she sits in bed. I'm like, okay, are you up? I'm like, didn't I see you wake up like 3 hours ago? She's like, yeah, I'm almost good to kind of move. Like, what? The hell? When I wake up, I'm out of bed in 2 minutes. I'm done. I don't really have a problem waking up at all. She's like, I need to take my post-wake up rest. I'm like, the fuck? Wake up! So. I don't know. Some people take a while. I'm not that guy. My mom, I think for my side of the family, everyone is go, go, go. My mom wakes up, she's done. Instant. She gets her coffee, she munches down on some cigarettes, she's good for the day. Coffee and cigarettes every morning. That's the life. Is that based? Yeah, I don't know about based, but yikes. Yikes, dude. Yeah, when it comes to waking up, I've got the fact that we have body clocks is kind of weird. I never use alarm clocks, and when I do, I get up earlier than the alarm clock. So like, when I tell myself, hey, I'm gonna get up at like 7 to 8 a.m., get on stream, every day I wake up at the same time. No alarm clock, no nothing. You know, I kind of go to bed around the same time, so no shit, makes sense. But even with setting an alarm, just, you know, for important things you have to sometimes, I would still wake up like an hour and a half earlier. Just telling myself before bed, I gotta be up at like 9, I gotta be up at 8, whatever it may be. The alarm clock's set, that thing never goes off. I wake up, I turn it off, and then I'm out. How many hours of sleep do I get? Over 6. I don't know what they recommend, but over 6 for sure. Maybe anywhere from like 6 to 7, maybe? Is that good? I have no idea. Eight is recommended. 8, is it? Yeah. I am not min-maxing life. I'm sorry. That's not a... I don't think that's a thing for me. Oops. It's a superpower. It's weird. I'm just a freak. I have an 11-month-old. I get lucky with 5. Hey, you're getting lucky right now watching my stream too, eh? He's probably sleeping, no? I just sleep 6 hours every night. If I sleep more than that, I'm wasting time. Hey, that's a grind, bro. You know, I'm sure you got stuff going on. That's cool. That is a grind set, yeah. I can respect the hustle. For sure. I woke up at 12 p.m. today. It's over. You gotta listen, whatever you've got going on, you know, maybe you do kind of have to wake up at 12 p.m. I don't know your life, but fix it. It's not fun. If you wake up and it's midday or it's like night and you've seen people kind of just go about their time, it is demoralizing. Like, you really just see the world kind of go by you, right? I go to bed at 4 a.m. and wake up at 11. I've been there. It's been worse. I know what it's like. You know, some people are stuck in that loop. Again, everyone's life is different. You know, you got things going on. You got work late at night. You got work in the morning. You know, we're not all on the same schedule. But yeah, it is soul crushing. You do kind of feel like you've wasted your day. Even before I had a kid, if I woke up at 8 a.m., my entire day was a wash. Sucks sometimes. But you get up and you grind. Like that guy said, if you sleep... I don't sleep more than 6 hours because it's a waste of time. That's min-maxing. Like, you know, I can respect what he said, right? You do got to be doing things. You have a 1.5 hour commute every day? Do you really? People have got pretty long commutes, man. That's crazy. That is crazy. I know some people do move for, like, jobs. That's common, you know? Hey, that's something, bro. That's serious business. That's not easy. Housing is cheaper away from the city. It always is away from the city. Not to mention, why would you really want to live in a city? You know, some people do. You know, sure, hey, I like the nightlife and the partying and everything is in walking distance. Like, if that's your thing, go for it. But I'm not a fan of the city. I don't think I'd ever want to live downtown anywhere. Too many people, too crowded. Always loud. No space. That's a lot of stuff, yeah, for sure. But, you know, I mean, everyone's different, right? Like, you'll have... I've got a cousin who lives in the city. You know, he likes going out. He likes doing stuff. That's cool. I could never imagine myself doing that. You know, I'm more of a... Put me in front of a TV and I'll watch a movie for fucking 12 hours straight. Nightlife lost its appeal after my 20s. That seems to be the case for a lot of people. Well, I mean, 12-hour movie. Yeah, we're talking like the Lord of the Rings extended editions. Yeah, 12 hours, sure. I did not finish Arcane, no. I fell asleep when you went AFK. Don't make me walk the plank! I'm going to bed after this game, man. You're good. Well, that is the convenience of living in the city, right? Like, everything is close by. If you could walk to the grocery store, if you could walk to, like, the metro, if you could walk anywhere, that's the city. That's what you pay for, you know? You've got everything right there. You know, God forbid you want to live in New York, right? Like, you pay for... Who knows what you pay for there, but...
Get to work!
The streamer man must sleep.
I am gonna go to bed soon. Zim, thank you, buddy. God, it smells so bad. I don't care what this woman. Press 1 if you have candles where you live. Press 1 if you light a candle a week. Ugh. Press 1 if you use candles. Stop yawning. Stop using... Ivana got a fucking Fruit Loop smelling candle, and it smells like ass. It's so bad. It's like the fakest thing I've ever smelled ever. It's like I'm inhaling pure cancer. It's disgusting. It's like a Fruit Loop candle, and it just stinks. She opened the fucking bedroom door, and it's wafting out. It's death. Ivana, how do you like that candle? It's horrible. Mochi's in. She's pissed. She heard me. It does not smell good. Ew. There's a macaroni and cheese candle. It legit smells like vomit. Does it really? It's probably made with vomit. These candles. Well, they got some funky scents. Yeah, Mochi's... Yeah, I would imagine he's not really a fan of the smell, but maybe he is. He's a fiend. Gwyneth Paltrow's... Yeah, I know what she did. That is a diabolical thing. But you know what? People bought it. So, is it really diabolical? Like, that is disturbing. Why would you even in a million years think of that? Like, who would have said, guys, I can turn my nether regions into a scented candle. How about you just don't? We live among heathens. Gamer girl bathwater. Hey, you got money? People will have you spend that money on stuff. You know what? If you want to go buy a Ziploc bag full of farts, and that brings you joy, what's wrong with that? It's kind of fucking weird, but, like, what's wrong with that? If Jimbo is sniffing fucking $20 bags of farts, and he's the happiest man on earth, and you're here playing League for 20 hours a day miserable, I think Jimbo sniffing the farts is winning. Just saying. I think that guy's in heaven. I'm steering clear of Jimbo. Tobias's fart bags, $60 each. 60 each. I should get to work. Is that what you'd pay for them? Maybe I should do that. Hey, Django, peace, buddy. Have a good night, man. I'm going to bed after this, so win or lose, I'm heading out. Love your videos. Thankfully, I'm 3 years clean to this nightmare. Dude, this is peace on earth. This is what heaven is like. If you've ever wondered what heaven is, you know, wanting to go there one day, this is basically it. This is what you're in for.
I've returned from work, and shaving, and shower, and dinner. Anyways,
what?
How are the games today? Any new things you've learned from this Noxus season?
What? Okay. It's alright. It's an alright season. It's very stat heavy. It's very kind of like bullshit heavy too. I would say the worst thing I've seen is still the GA. If you end up killing a mob, this Otacon boss that spawns at like 20 minutes, if you kill the right one, you end up getting a Guardian Angel that lasts for about 150 seconds, and it respawns you in your base when you die. The enemy gets 100 gold, only the person who killed you, but they don't get the kill. There is no death timer, there's nothing. You get a free respawn for 100 gold. Like, you could dive with the GA, get kills, and then die, and then get 100 gold, and they'd be dead. And you'd be back respawned. It's really terrible. No, it's pretty disgusting. You know, you do kind of just wait it out. If they do get it, it's 150 seconds of not fighting. It's kind of like, it just reminds me of like the Elder Drake, but no damage. There's just no way to play against it in any capacity that feels good. It is just a straight negative thing to deal with. Everything else feels fine. The roses feel fine with like the adaptive force, the EXP. Yeah, certain things feel okay, but the GA does not. I don't know. I've got a bunch of editors. I have no clue. Are they Brazilian? Maybe. Are they Swedish? Maybe. Are they even human? Maybe. I'm not really in charge of the editors. What the fuck is 2 NA Pro regions? What does that even mean? Space Toast is the group, but it's not one guy who's doing the edits, no. The editors are with Space Toast. No, my YouTube's already taken care of. It's not my... YouTube is not my thing. I don't know anything about the YouTube sphere. That's why I just don't partake. Like, I'm Twitch. I know Twitch. I'm the Twitch guy. You know, this is my space, and I think for the people who do their stuff well, you know, that's their space. What was I going to say? The NA scene doesn't seem very good. You talking about, like, pro play in North America? I feel like people don't care about NA. Like, North America doesn't seem very fruitful in terms of pro play. I think EU is pretty good. EU, Korea, China. You know, you've got more passion there for sure. Brazil apparently has some decent passion. Yeah. NA is so irrelevant in pro play. That's just because I'm not on any team. If I was, we'd be clearing these other fucking regions. Ew. Well, C9, I don't even know if C9's still a team. Are they still competing? I can't even name a single team in the NA, like, scene. Like, is 100 Thieves a team? Is that real? Like, C9? Like, what are the teams anymore? TSM? TSM's not a team. No, they're gone. Pretty sure TSM as an organization is gone, no? Flyleaf is the only decent NA team. What the hell is a Flyleaf? That's a team? Okay. Oh, FlyQuest. I know FlyQuest. See, I don't know about Flyleaf. I know Team Liquid, yeah. I'd watch you watch paint dry. I mean, we did that at one point. I did paint on stream. You technically did see me watch paint dry. Technically, yeah. What happened to TSM? I think the management kind of got really weird. I'm sure there's a whole documentary on YouTube regarding, like, TSM dissolving. Pretty sure it's a bunch of internal things, like very poor management and just weird things that are not fun. I think that's what it was. I was offered, you know, at one point, I was supposed to be on TSM. I was supposed to be on TSM as a streamer. Yep. It was Double Lift's girlfriend had messaged me. And she's like, Reggie wants to talk to you. And he wanted me to be on TSM as a streamer because he's like, all the guys love you, dude. You know, they like playing with you in solo queue. They like this, they like that. You know, we want to see you on TSM. And then it never went anywhere. That was it. That was the end of the conversation. It went nowhere. So, I could have been on TSM way back in the day. You know, looking at it now, maybe that was a good thing I wasn't, but you never know. Maybe in a different timeline. That was when, yeah, that was during that event. There's still time. I mean, you get paid if you join organizations. Yeah, you get paid by the orgs. You are technically advertising for them, right? If I was to join an org, I have no idea. I'm not even current on kind of what's out there. Would I really want to join an org? I have no clue. I feel like the EU orgs are pretty cool, like G2 and whatnot. They seem pretty ingrained in, like, the culture Um, well, I mean, it depends, because, like, organizations they can bring you cool things, you know, awesome sponsorships. They can bring, hang on. They can bring you some things that you'd never typically see. And, you know, you might like the team. You could like the people. You could, if you're ingrained in that world, the esports setting, you know, like, oh, let's go C9, let's go this, let's go that. You know, I'm sure a lot of people would want to join orgs. Have you ever been sailing? Buddy, I never leave my chair. Bro, the furthest I've been outside is opening a window. Okay? My daily dose of sunlight is opening the window in my bathroom and hoping we've got the sun out to blast me with some rays. Like, no. I don't go anywhere. I'm not a fake pirate. I'm an e-pirate, bro. You can't do real piracy anymore.
Tobias
It's illegal.
Fate is going to pick counterpicks.
Counterpicks? Fuck that. I can't even play my champs right. Pick counterpicking or not. I can't do either. Bro, I don't pirate games or movies. I don't. I've never pirated anything digitally. Like, that is... You know, back in the day when people would get, like, music downloaded and whatnot, like, oh, you got music from this and that, and this was free and whatever, blah, blah, blah. That wasn't me. That's not fake piracy. I am... When it comes to music, when it comes to movies and games... I've always paid for that stuff. I've always paid for music. I support bands. I like...
Try paying your 4-to-1 of your wage to a game, then you'll start pirating.
I mean, League is free. You don't have to pay anything. I used to, No, I used to buy all my music. Legitimately. You pay for League with your soul. Probably. With my ergo. Well, you know what? League is technically a free game. If you sit here and flame League as like, you know, oh, you guys charge so much, how dare you? True, they do, but the game is free. You don't really have to pay anything. At all. Like, technically. With Spotify and whatnot, it's not worth paying for songs anymore. Oh, it's not worth pirating songs. I don't know, man. I've just never done that. Way back when, I would spend, you know, my newspaper run money on, like, CDs.
I ain't paying a month of my groceries for until dawn, thank you.
I don't think anyone should. That's way different. Nobody should. Nobody should. Still 132 hours. Absolutely. Yeah, by the way, the sauces you sent me are still in my kitchen. I don't think they're good anymore, though. I don't think I can eat them. Yeah, when it comes to Until Dawn, no. Until Dawn's a mess. That is, Until Dawn was a great game, but that shit was so overpriced. There is no reason Until Dawn should be 90 fucking Canadian dollars. You're cracked. You are absolutely ill if you think it's $90 worth. No way. Like, fucking Silent Hill 2 was $90. And that game is way better. Yeah, Until Dawn Remaster is a scam. Yeah, it is. It's a Sony scam. No game is worth more than $40. That, my friend, is a lie. You know what game I actually think is about $90? Alan Wake 2. I could unironically see a $90 price tag on Alan Wake 2. And the craziest thing is, that game is $30. That game is $30. That is an insane like price for how good that game is. It's not that, you know, games are, oh, they should be charging $90 for a game. Like, fuck no. No game should charge $90.
What happened to America's $30 for small game, $60 to big game regulation?
I haven't seen that since God knows when. Alan Wake 2 is amazing. Alan Wake 2 is amazing, but to understand the story of Alan Wake is kind of big brain. It is a very good game. No, it wasn't $30 full price. It's $30 on sale. Yeah, Pride, peace, buddy. Take it easy, man. You know what's crazy? Play the original so you get a general idea of what's going on. That is barely an understanding of what the fuck Alan Wake even is. That's the craziest part. You know, they might say, oh, you gotta play Alan Wake 1 to kind of get the gist of the story, and oh, it's so good, blah, blah, blah. That is just a drop. That is a raindrop in, like, the downpour. That is so nothing. You don't technically have to play 1, but I mean, there's even a game in between Alan Wake 1 and 2. And there's DLC. Like, it is... There's a lot to that franchise. How much is Elden Ring? Elden Ring's what, $90? 80 Canadian bucks for me, I think. Honestly, you know what I'm going to say? Whatever price the Souls games may be, probably the best bang for your buck in any game. Any game that you could sit there and spend money on, the Souls games are worth it. That is a lot of time. You know, you're getting your money's worth when you buy them, for sure. You know, not every game's going to be like that, right? Like, okay, would you rather spend $90 on Elden Ring or $90 on Until Dawn the remake? Like, seriously, what the fuck is what's the value in those two games, right? Holy shit, Elden Ring or Until Dawn? And it's a remaster. It just looks better. And it's the same price. The most unnecessary remake. Well, you say unnecessary, but, like, Sony wants that moolah. They need that money. I'm still laughing at the Game Awards when Astrobot won instead of Wukong, and everyone got so salty. I hadn't even heard of Astrobot until the day it won. It was a Sony exclusive. Apparently it was amazing. But you really do think, you know, if a game is big on Steam, you do sometimes think it's kind of like number one. But apparently it wasn't. There's people out there who bought FIFA 26 while owning the previous 4. Yeah, FIFA games are a scam. Yeah. Actually, you know what? Can someone please confirm this? How much is the latest FIFA game? What is the price of the latest FIFA game? Full-blown retail.
100 people really liking a game versus a million people liking game.
On Steam, what is it? 70 euros. 70 euros for the latest fucking FIFA game. That is disturbing. That is 90 Canadian plus tax. Absolutely disturbing. No, that is... Oops. Paying for FIFA is disgusting. True. Hey, you could just go get a soccer ball, or sorry, a football, and go kick it around a yard and pretend you're Messi, you know? You could open up Pokemon cards and think you're like Gambing. The FIFA games are rough. The only sports game I've ever liked was a PlayStation 2 title, and it was in disguise. It was disguised as like a hockey game. So you'd go around, you'd shoot the puck, you know, you play against the team. But 90% of the game was like a fucking fighting game. You instantly piss everyone off and just beat the shit out of them. Between, like, even moving the puck just slightly. I forgot what game it was called, but, like, it was dope. That was fun.